Can you be a great father if you have 8, 10 plus children in different households?
What does the child feel like? I think that's what
That's
the
that's the
child
thing.
wants to feel needed. The child wants to have a connection. The child is not looking at, well, my mom is a great mom because she makes sure I have lights on this month.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got tonight's conversation. But before we get into that, man, do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe. Hey, man, listen, it is a beautiful day outside, bro. It's a very, very beautiful day. Now, it's pretty cold over here. I stay in North Carolina, so I don't know how it is in other places. But, you know, still up here in North Carolina, man, it's, well, Charlotte. I take that back. Charlotte, North Carolina. You know, if you up here in Charlotte, North Carolina or whatever, man, you're here today, bro, go out, go do something. You know, I understand it's a little chilly, but still, I mean, hey, you can still get out and get active. I mean, that's what you need to be doing anyway, getting out, being active. Like I said, man, I hate seeing beautiful days like this just go to waste. People just sitting in the house doing nothing. And it's like, man, go take your ass outside. Just go sit in the sun or something. Go sit in the sun, go outside, go run, go do something. But don't be sitting up in the house, man, if you don't have nothing to do today, if you don't have work. Let's just say, shoot, hell, you work goddamn freaking 40 plus hours a week or whatever. And today you got off, right? You're just tired and bummed out. Go have that sun hit you in your forehead, man. I'm telling you, man, that's the best thing that you can do. It's very relaxing. It's very, you know, shit, damn near meditate in the sun. Who cares? But enough of that, man. Let's go ahead and jump into this, man. So the question is, be real. Can you be a great father to 8 plus kids in different households? I would say no, you couldn't. I would say no, you couldn't. Now they're probably talking about Future, NBA YoungBoy, Nick Cannon. We're going to be using Nick Cannon as an example throughout this whole video, just for the simple fact that they're more than likely talking about this man, right? And on this channel, you're gonna hear some people, you're gonna hear some women ask, why do you just focus on women having multiple baby fathers, but you don't ever focus on men having multiple baby mamas? Well, because we're very different, for starters. Secondly, reality speaks for itself. You have a woman with multiple kids, nobody wants to deal with that, right? Nobody wants to deal with that. But you see a man with multiple kids, women will still throw themselves at him, right? Prime example, Nick Cannon, right? I mean, dude has tons and 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 tons of kids and baby mothers, but women are still sitting over here saying, well, I still don't mind being a single mother. I still don't mind having this man's kids, even though he has kids everywhere, right? But when you see a man, he's messing with a woman, and she has tons of kids, a man is going to be prompted to say, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. But let's go ahead, man, and jump into this video.
Can you be a great father if you have 8, 10 plus children in different households?
No, I'm gonna say this. Society says yes as long as you have money, but I say that it's quality time that you must spend, and it is so impossible to spend quality time with all 10, 12 of your kids that live in different states with different parents or mothers that go through different things, different school schedules, yada yada. Like you cannot. Who do you pick on Friday?
I think that's a fact. I mean, listen, she is so beautiful, dog. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but she is so beautiful. She's probably my favorite female on this goddamn panel. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I just love looking at her, man. She's just that beautiful, though. But she hitting it on the head. You know, it's all about the quality time that you spend with them. It's all about the quality time that you spend with them. And I think that's my biggest issue. If I were to have 10 kids, 8 or whatever, I would feel some type of way given the fact that I'm not going to be able to be the father that these kids need, right? I can't be the father that I need to be for these kids. Not want to be, because if you want to be a great father to certain kids, I mean, when you hear about somebody talking about, well, I want to be a great father to these certain kids, you're going to hear that through stepfathers, right? A stepfather wants to be a good father to their kid, but a father, he needs to be a good father to his kid because the kids need the father, right? And my only thing, and my biggest thing is, man, with Nick Cannon is, you have all these kids, right? You have all these kids. At some point in time, I would think some of my kids will be like, okay, like, right, look, he got 11 kids, I believe. So let's just say one day he's hanging out with, I don't know, 2 of those kids, right? So that leaves you with 9 other kids. These 9 other kids are going to constantly walk around with their mother, seeing other kids with their parents, with their mother and father, right? I would think it would start bothering some of these kids, and some of these kids would be like, damn, I wish I could have that type of relationship. I wish I can have that. Mama, why don't you and daddy always hang around with each other or whatever? And I mean, hell, he might be open with it. He might tell the kids, you know, hey, you got tons of other brothers and sisters. But is this something that you would want to raise your kids up under? Is this something that you want to have your kids look at and be like, damn, so I got all these brothers and sisters through all of these other women. 9 times out of 10, some of those kids are not going to have good relationships with the other kids, because you literally have one of Nick Cannon's baby mothers arguing and getting upset. She got upset and tried to call out Nick Cannon for taking pictures with one of his other baby mamas.
Nick Cannon's latest baby mama, Lanisha Cole, responded to everybody in her DMs. She said, "There's no need to mention me or send anything to my DMs. It has nothing to do with me, and no need to be messy. It's all love over this way. Happy holidays to you and your family." Then she went on to say, "Thank you for the messages. It's important for me to keep things positive and maintain peace in the midst of it all. It's not easy, but I have to do it for my daughter. She's incredibly blessed and surrounded by so much love, and it's not fake IG photo op love. It's real day in and day out love." Man, what the hell, bro? Now she throwing shade on all the other baby mamas, trying to say, oh, this ain't fake over here. This ain't no fake photo op love. This is real love over here. We ain't got to take no pictures. We good. We good. If you so good, why the hell you got to get online and let it be known? That's just like a bothered person. He irritated or she irritated or whatever. And you got to get online. I'm good. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm good. Nigga, if everything was good, you wouldn't be online. You would be living your good life. And on top of this, she signed up for this. What the hell she thought she was getting? You thought she was going to be the last baby mama, the black baby mama, and think that he was going to settle for you?
And you're going to get upset with that. But yet, once again, you put yourself in that position. You chose and asked to be a single mother. You chose and asked to be a single mother. Now you're getting upset. I'm just saying, for me, I wouldn't be able to be around 11 kids every single day. It's just not going to work. So you're going to have to split that up. Well, you know what? Hey, I might be around these kids one week, and then I'm going to be around these kids the next week. But it's like, okay, so let's just say you're around your 2 kids week 1. You're probably not going to freaking see them until like week, 6, 7, or how many other kids he got, you know, because I know some of his baby mothers have 2 kids, right? So you see your kids week 1, you're not going to see them until, you're not going to see those same set of kids until week, 6, 7, 8, or whatever, right? And I think that's very detrimental to kids, in my opinion, right? You're depriving your kids of a father. You're depriving your kids of that bond that kids need. Once again, right? If men want to go out here and, you know, knock up all these women, I mean, you can. But my question is, what is the purpose? Well, I want to spread my seed. Well, hey, do your thing. But my thing is, why not just do it with one woman, right? Have as many kids as you want with one woman, right? Because at least you'll be in the house with them kids every single time, and they're not wanting a father. They're not in need of a father, right? Because they already have one.
It's what quantifies as a good father to you. Like it might be like to us, we're like, no, a 2-parent household, a person that's a partner, a person that's going to help us raise these kids and provide and work in a real partnership. Yes. But in some other places, in some other lifetimes or lifestyles or whatever, they might feel like, you know what, as long as he's providing, I'm here to take care of this kid. And
I get where she's going, and I agree with it, right? But my thing is, man, it should only be one way. It should only be one way. Taking care of your kids 24/7, being there as a father, that's all that needs to happen. She's saying, well, you have people, let's just say, everybody on this panel more than likely believe, hey, you know, we should all be up under one household, right? But she's saying, for other people, they feel like being a good father is someone who could just, who gives money to the kids. Somebody like Nick Cannon, they will feel that's a good father. And I'm not saying he's a bad father, but what I'm saying is you're doing your kids a disservice when you sit up here and have all these kids all over the damn place and you're not around them like you should be. But, you know, like I said, I get what she's saying. My thing is, though, that last part, it's wrong, right? It's wrong. well, you know what, hey, as long as he got money and as long as he can, you know, throw his bread or whatever, that's fine. But it's like, once again, money ain't gonna solve everything. That kid is gonna need a father. You can give that kid as much money as you want, but at some point in time, he or she is going to be begging for that relationship.
This is gonna be a great episode.
But what does the child feel like? I think that's what the child wants to feel needed. The child wants to have a connection. The child is not looking at, well, my mom is a great mom because she makes sure I have lights on this month.
And that's a fact. Like I said, you just have to take into account, man, how the kids feel. You have to take into account how the kid is going to feel, right? And we already know kids, they're kids, right? They're going to be very sensitive, and they're very aware, right? People be sitting over here thinking that kids don't be picking up what they're saying or whatever. Kids are learning. They're just not going to say anything, but kids are learning. So as these kids are growing up, they're going to start building a conscience. They're going to start building their own personality, and they're going to start asking questions. Why did my dad sit up here and do all of this? Right? Why did my dad sit up here and do all of this? I want a father now. I need a father. I need somebody I can be around. I want that father-daughter relationship, that father-son relationship. But I can't get that because he's too busy over here messing around with my other brothers and sisters. Right? Attending to them. I gotta wait another 3-4 weeks before I can even see him. Now I can FaceTime him all day. But I mean, it's, you know, it's kind of weird to sit up here, have your kid FaceTime you while you're sitting over here chilling with your other kids. You be like, okay, well, let me call you back. I'm about to go ahead and take these kids out. We're about to go do some shit. You know, once I come back down there, I'm going to take you out. To me, you know, like I said, you're just doing your kid a disservice. You're doing your kid a disservice. But once again, it starts with the mothers. There's no way as a woman, you're looking at this man and saying, let me have this man's kid and I'm going to be happy. Now, look, some of those single mothers are happy. Some of those single mothers that Nick can't have, they're happy. Some of them are happy. Some of them are fine with being single mothers. Some of them are fine with having a kid by him because they know they're going to be set. But it's even worse for the woman because you are actively choosing to be a single mother. What pissed me off, man, a few years back, I saw a video where a guy was out here clapping a woman. Like, I'm talking about straight dogging her shit. And he's like, you ready to be a single mother? You ready to be a single mother? She's like, yes. I'm still looking at, I'm like, that shit irritated me because I'm like, bro, like, you are really okay with a man busting in you and going on about his day, right? And a lot of women today have the mindset of, well, you know what? I don't mind having a kid with a man just as long as I get the kid. The man can go. The man can go away.
Oh, he finna be cheating or he finna be fucking with somebody else, then that's not the one for you. Right. But what's your end goals? Like, what do y'all want to be? Do you guys want to be somebody's wife? What do you want to be?
Yeah, see, we talk about that all the time on the show. Sometimes I don't really know if I necessarily want to get married.
Do you want to have kids?
I do want to have kids, but I'm not sure if I want to get married.
So why do you, this is my question.
Okay.
Why, do you want to have kids?
Hell no! She always say she don't want to have kids.
We gonna drink. I got too much shit to do. But why? Okay, so you don't want to have kids. So, okay, you a different story. But you,
Okay.
you want to have kids, but you don't know if you want to get married. So that means that you already gonna be. You're planning to already bring this child into and have a deficit in their life, right?
I mean, I feel like if I find the right person, we could get married. Sometimes I don't really have a lot of faith in
But do you have to find the right person to have the baby?
I do think I have to find the right person to have a kid, but I also feel like I'm in a position where I'm doing things for my own, so I would completely be okay with having to take on that responsibility by myself as far as financial shit go, if I have to.
I don't think that's okay.
I don't think it's okay neither, but I feel like it's the reality of like the generation that we live in, because I just feel like that's how most of these niggas are. I do.
No, those are the niggas that you going after. You got to find somebody that's going to.
But I don't really be going after nobody. It be the people that be coming after me. I don't go. If we being honest, like, I don't go chase these niggas. It be the niggas that be trying to talk to me.
Well, not necessarily go after, but I'm saying like. These obviously, if you're giving your attention to these people, then you know what I'm saying. That's what's going, you know. But
there are people who yoke people for a living, steal, grape, and do all of this and do all this shit that delinquents do. They come from single parent homes. Now, I'm not saying that any Nick Cannon kids are going to come out bad. You know, in my opinion, I don't think they are. But that's where it stems from. All those people who do all that stealing stuff, it stems from coming from a single parent home, not having a father there. Right? No telling what these mothers going to be teaching these kids. So, like I said, you do your kids a disservice when the mother sits here and say, well, you know what? I want to choose to be a single mother. Just like how a lot of these women out here choose to be single mothers. A lot of you women choose to be single mothers. That's a fact. Well, how do we choose to be single mothers? Because you have too many forms of contraception to say, well, you know what? Hey, I didn't choose to be a single mother. Yes, you did. You had abortion. You had adoption. I mean, you had so many damn things. I mean, women can opt out of parenthood anytime they want to, right? Women can choose to be in a parenthood anytime they want to, right? So if Nick Cannon says, hey, I want to have you as one of my little girls, it's up to you. It's up to the woman to say, nah, I don't think you would be a good father for my child. Let me find somebody who's not as rich as you or whatever, and that's going to be willing to stay with me and my child, right? Because my child needs that father. But no, these women are sitting up here saying, well, you know what? It's Nick Cannon. He's rich. He's famous. He got all the money in the world. He got all the status. I don't mind having a kid by him, and I don't mind being a single mother. But once again, it comes with cons with that, right? Number one, your kids. But number two, as a mother, as a woman, you're choosing to be a single mother. And you're choosing to put your kid in a bad position. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, for women to sit up here and get upset with, men having kids by tons of women and trying to say that we're equal, we're not. Because you look at NBA YoungBoy, I mean, the brother, he got all type. I'm pretty sure he got some diseases, and the dude got knocked up tons of women. But yet he is still married till this very day. He just got married. You know what I'm saying? So we're very different, man. But y'all do me a huge favor, man. For men, y'all let me know down below, man. Would y'all have multiple kids? Y'all think what Nick Cannon is doing is right? For y'all women, I'm pretty sure y'all women are going to say Nick Cannon is wrong. But y'all just let me know how y'all feel. Do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe.